going to say something?
Oh my God, the shadows behind you.
Can you punch my hand?
Oh.
Just
punch your hand?
Punch my hand.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
The shadows behind you.
Are you gonna... Ah! On my forehead! Ah! Oh, that hurt.
Welcome to Random Nonsense with Evan and Tony.
Tony and Evan.
It's the show where your 12-year-old son will say, hey, old man, wake up. It's almost 9 o'clock. This is no longer a nap.
Yeah.
It's the show where you can bond with your 12-year-old son talking about farts and eating Cheez-Its.
And planets with hilarious names.
There's that. It's also the show where you can come up with random rules, which we will be doing for the first time today in this segment.
Yes. Random rule number 1. Never eat a squirrel gizzard without the sauteed turd.
Wow. Sauteed, huh?
Sauteed.
Random rule number 2. Whenever using the hairs from a ring-tailed marsupial to paint a Mother's Day card, be sure to pinch the hairs taut between your fingers in order to make clean, crispy lines. So in case you haven't figured out, this is somebody last week requested...
Spoopy edition.
Did you say spoopy?
Spoopy.
Is that a word? Can we fact check that?
Spoopy.
Is spoopy a word?
Hold on. Our sources are on it now. Spoopy. Is it a word?
The
Find out next time.
Your head looks gigantic behind.
How about now? How about now? Is it better? Is it better?
Looks like an alien.
I have your information.
What is that knot on the top of my head and that shadow? Oh.
It's your nose.
Oh.
Evan have the same
Good
thing.
doggy. Good doggy.
I have your information.
Yes.
Spoopy is a word that first appeared...
Wait, is that in the Urban Dictionary?
It's called Grammarist.
Oh, let's hear it.
Spoopy is a new word that first appeared on the internet in 2009. We will examine the meaning of the word spoopy, where it came from, and some examples of it Spoopy is a word that describes something that is scary and funny at the same time. The word spoopy began as an internet meme.
Spoopy, scary and funny. That's what we're doing.
I like spoopy.
Thank you, fact checker.
Wait till
Thanks, fact check. High five on the spoopy. Nice.
Look at my shadow. See? Yeah, get hit in the head. Ow! And then
So what do
a
we...
bump appears.
Let me get my head out of the way so we can see the bump. You look like a boy unicorn.
How now?
Now I'm not sure what you look like. An alien.
A bell pepper.
It looks like there's a thumb coming out of your head.
It's a bell pepper.
And I've got my hands right here, so nobody's doing any of this stuff behind your head.
David Wolf said, yay, hi my friends, I love you.
Hey, David Wolf.
Hey.
Thank you for joining us and letting everybody know that we are listening and we are taking suggestions as far as ideas and themes for show. Obviously, this is the Spoopy edition of Random Nonsense with Tony and Evan. Tony
Evan and Tony.
Thank you. And I don't know, this light thing's kind of getting...
You put it on your cheek. No, on the outside
I
of your
call
cheek.
this lava mouth.
Put it on the outside of your cheek. And then...
Random Nonsense is a show where you can bond with your 12-year-old son.
And do random things like
Fart.
looking through your fingers with light.
Like telling diarrhea jokes.
And
spoopy stories.
And learning about the planets. The 7th planet farthest from the sun is called Uranus. Also known as a gas giant.
Okay, can we turn the light on now? This is blinding me. Thank you.
Okay, done with the flashlights.
All right. As usual, we're in bed. So how was your week?
It was pretty good.
Awesome. Do anything exciting?
I got a phone.
Congratulations. The young man got his first phone at 12 years old.
Yes.
I think you got a nicer phone than I have.
I have the iPhone 10. What do you have?
I'm not talking to you.
He has
The
an
8, I believe. Or
8
I
plus.
have the 3GS.
He has the 9.
We have a question from the from our
Yes.
David Wolf would like a description of rolling spooky jitsu.
Spoopy or spooky?
Spooky.
rolling spooky. An example
Hi, Susie.
of rolling spooky jitsu.
Describe.
You put a spider in your mouth, and then when you're rolling jiu-jitsu style, you got it right in front of their face. You open your mouth.
Pa! Spider jumps out.
Yeah.
Spooky jitsu. Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned spiders because I was cleaning webs out of the corner of the shop this week, and truthfully, I got a spider, and it was being kind of stubborn, and I got it on the broom to take it outside, and guess what it was holding?
Eggs.
A sack of eggs. Yeah, she was not giving up that sack of eggs for nothing.
Gross.
You know what I did?
I
ate breakfast.
don't understand.
He ate eggs for breakfast.
Why do I have to explain the obvious? I don't need to explain my art to you. So, as we were saying.
Spoopy.
Oh, spoopy jitsu, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So, spoopy apparently is a word if you've just chimed in. Look it up in your Urban Dictionary or, what was it that was on?
Grammarist.
Grammarist. I've never heard of that.
Me neither.
I don't even think it's
on,
real.
It's on Google.
I think somebody made that up.
Safari.
I don't even think it's real.
Next question.
Sonia would like to know what is each of your favorite spooky movie.
Ooh, okay.
Beetlejuice is amazing.
Beetlejuice is amazing.
Good choice.
Yeah. Beetlejuice is amazing.
I know it
Beetlejuice,
doesn't relate to the topic at all, but I vote
So what's
for
yours?
Dynamite.
Mine? Wow, I don't know. Beetlejuice
What is each of your favorite spooky
Beetlejuice is
movie?
pretty good because you said spooky movie, and I'm more into a really kind of graphic type of horror movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those. That's why I said Beetlejuice.
You're not allowed.
But
I wanna see
spooky,
it.
spooky as in not that scary and funny, or spooky as in terrifying. Because terrifying.
Spooky is like
Spooky.
yeah, spooky versus like horrific.
Okay, so then Beetlejuice.
Yeah, I think Beetlejuice is an excellent choice, and I too, for a spooky movie, would definitely pick Beetlejuice. So
Mine's
we're on the same
Labyrinth.
page. That is not a
It's
spooky
not really
movie.
a scary movie.
You know
What
it.
is it?
You know it was.
Wow,
You
she's
know
a
it was kind of
Labyrinth.
creepy though when I was a kid.
I love them.
Oompa
It's not
Loompas.
scary though.
Love you, Eileen.
Why? Can you elaborate, please?
Oompa Loompas?
Yeah,
No, why
he
do you
thinks
think they're
they're
scary?
terrifying.
Are you kidding me?
Specifically.
Oompa loompa doopity.
David Wolf says, what one thing that spooks you each out the most?
Spiders.
Spiders, for sure, for Evan, because he screams and he has me come in and remove shower spiders.
I
I
hate
have
shower
to go.
Is
spiders.
shower spiders a breed of or species of spider?
No, it's just spiders in the shower.
Oh, okay. For me, it's getting stabbed repeatedly.
Tink, tink, you would hate
That's your
Carl.
biggest fear?
Wait, but what about getting tattoos?
Tattoos don't frighten me at all.
But that's stabbing
But
you
that's-
with
yeah,
needles
needles.
repeatedly.
But it does not break through.
The skin.
It does break
yes, it
through the
does.
skin.
It doesn't break through. He goes into the skin.
Eileen said, don't kill spiders.
We don't. We release them back out into the wild.
That's not what Mom does.
Ooh.
Yeah, but when I'm in a pinch.
What do you mean when you're in a pinch? Who's pinching you?
The spider.
Evan's screaming bloody murder when he comes in the shower.
One time you guys weren't home and I had to do it. He was in the shower and I had to clean it.
It was horrible. The spiders terrify me.
So what about this edition makes it spooky?
Makes
Was
what's
it our flashlights?
Yeah.
Our flashlight face and
Yeah.
lava mouth?
Yeah. And
Lava-
now we're gonna tell spooky stories.
Oh, we are?
Yeah.
We're gonna tell a spoopy story?
Yeah.
I don't know that I have any spoopy stories. I'm
We-
ill
we can-
prepared.
What's
Like I can do like 5 sentences. and
what's
you
the
do 5
time in real
sentences.
life that you were scared the most?
Who? Me or Tony?
Both.
5 times I was scared the most?
No, one time.
The year.
One
The
time?
porta potty with the cold.
You realize I've lived a little bit of life and I could write really
A little.
a little bit of life. Quiet from the audience. So, one time, my friend Kenny and I, we drove to Utah. Wendover, to be specific, for the Salt Flat Trials. In case you don't know what that is, the big giant lake bed, dried salt, where people take their vehicles and go as fast as they can to try to set world records, etc. And had to go to the bathroom when I got there. And was about to walk into a porta potty when a giant 7-foot man had walked out. This man looked like he had been in a fight. His hat was on crooked. He was sweating, wearing a Hawaiian shirt, a pair of shorts, and a pair of construction boots with no socks. Don't ask me how I remember all of that. I was clearly traumatized by what happens next. I walked into the said porta potty and I looked down. I had never seen so much corn. I had never seen so much undigested corn in my entire life. It literally looked like somebody cut out the middleman and just took like a bucket of corn and dumped it into the porta potty hole.
Just the delivery of you saying that story. Yes.
Thank you for appreciating my storytelling.
Sonia would like you to show her your spookiest faces.
This is kind of... That's pretty good. I don't know that I can top that. I have a monkey face, but that's not very spooky. Oh, I know. This one always goes over well.
Oh.
Oh no. Ew.
Can we get a close up on that?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did it already? Okay. That's what I got.
No.
You need to have faith in your production crew.
I apologize.
It's spooky how specific Tony is.
Is it spooky or spoopy?
Spooky. So what's your story, Evan?
Does everyone know what sleep paralysis is?
Yes.
Yes, Mom?
Yes.
Roxy? Can you search it up just for the crowd who doesn't, for people who don't know? Okay, so...
We'd like an accurate definition,
yeah,
please.
so I'm going to give the brief, and then Roxy's going to give the real. So sleep paralysis is basically when you're sleeping,
Yes.
and then either you have a dream or you're half awake, and you can't move, you can't speak, you're forced to stay still, and there's something scary going on around you. And so, like, you're laying in your bed, you can't move, you can't speak, can't even do anything, you're doing this,
You can't
and
completely
then
wake
something,
up.
and then, like, super scary demon standing right there breathing at you.
Wow. Demon.
Like, that's terrifying. And,
Is this something you've experienced
yeah.
with the demon?
Well, not specifically spooky, scary demon breathing on me, but one time...
Was he breathing onions?
No. You're right. Roxy, give the complete definition of sleep paralysis.
Sleep paralysis, a temporary inability to move or speak while falling asleep or upon waking. Sleep paralysis most often occurs in people who have narcolepsy or sleep apnea, but it can affect anyone.
Yeah, so I've had sleep paralysis a couple times, and one of the scariest ones was I was lying in my bed. It was like right after I fell asleep, so like Roxy said, and I was sitting there, or lying down in my bed. Light was on for some reason. I was just laying there, waiting. And then a voice on the TV, like a nature documentary, turned on. And then I said, "Mom." No answer. "Mom, can you turn down the TV?" That's where everything bad happened.
Uh-oh.
So, my light started flashing on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off, like that fast. And for some reason, the hinge at where the bulb is, or not the bulb, the actual part, it started moving around while it was flashing. All my toys when the light turned on, they were in a different position coming towards me. And then, yeah, that's it. That's when I woke.
That sounds insidious.
It was horrible.
Was it a nightmare or sleep paralysis?
It was like paralysis.
Next question.
I couldn't move.
Eileen Levine would like to say a joke. What do you say to corn when you're eating it? See you in the morning.
That's a funny joke. And accurate. The world's most undigested, I don't even want to call it a vegetable. What is corn?
I don't know. It just comes out whole. It's strange.
Right. You just cut out the middleman and throw it in the toilet.
When a joke turns in, wait, what? Corn?
I said, yeah, you might as well cut out the middleman and throw it in the toilet. You know, the person eating it is the middleman.
I've got you
skip that.
guys. Tony, I've got you. Okay.
You
Maize,
got me?
also known as corn, is
Yes.
a cereal.
Maize is the native.
The native habitators speaking language.
Yes.
What about candy corn?
Maize, also known as corn, is a cereal
Also
grain
a
first
vegetable.
domesticated by indigenous people in southern Mexico about 10,000 years ago.
I'm here to say candy corn is not a vegetable.
What do you mean? I'm getting my vegetables in.
It's one of the 4 food
Should
groups.
I continue?
Please.
Okay.
Did you get? Are we doing a background of the history of corn, or?
Because I can brief that.
or
I
are
can
you-
brief
my
the
God.
history
The leafy
of corn.
stalk of the plant produces pollen, inflorescence, and separate ovular, I don't know how to say it, called with ears that yield kernels or seeds, which are fruits.
Fruit. It's a fruit. That is
Fruit.
the most interesting fruit ever.
But it's also a cereal grain.
It's also a character in Plants vs. Zombies.
It's also popcorn.
Corn?
Kernel
There is-
corn.
There is popcorn.
That's PVZGW2, not Plants vs. Zombies.
Oh my gosh.
What about colored
That's
corn?
crazy gamer talk.
When a joke turns into a lecture, hey Dad, why did the chicken cross the road? Because he took the initiative, made a move, and did something with his life. See, you should be more like that chicken.
I like that. I like that a lot.
We saw a motorcycle today with a chicken on it.
I saw 2 motorcycles without chickens.
Is our cameraman like chiming in with like talking about chicken
Camera
sightings?
woman.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't need to be.
I'm sorry about him.
You know, maybe we shouldn't be so gender specific.
Camera person.
We have a question from the audience.
So back to the corn subject.
Oh.
What do you think that colored corn is real or fake? Like the red corn and the purple corn?
Oh, that's real.
How? How does it get its color?
It's,
That's a good
it's
question.
a specific type of
There's a pigment
species.
that we probably could go into that would take a whole nother show. Next question.
Did the chicken cross the road?
No,
Did it?
it never made it.
Asking.
It's-
Ryan
it's-
Bennett's asking, did it cross the
Who's
road?
asking?
Ryan Bennett.
It never made it.
Like all
It
the way
did-
across?
Oh, never. It's still walking to this day. It's an infinite loop of roads that it can never get to.
Does it
the
have a
other side.
disease? Is it just walking in circles? I need specifics.
No, it's just walking. Doot, 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 doot. And then
Hmm?
and then the road just stretches out. Doot, 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 doot.
That's awful.
The chicken never
Poor
made it.
chicken.
That sounds horrific.
I know. It's so sad. And the bad part is that behind it, if it ever stops walking, Chick-fil-A's right there behind it.
Wow.
It's horrible.
What a bummer. Death knocking at your door.
Mm-hmm.
Right on your pooper. We have a question.
No, it's trying to digest the corn.
What is trying to digest the corn?
The chicken.
Ah, nice. Well inserted. Who said that?
Ryan.
Good job, Ryan.
So, do you want to start with the scary story stuff? Scary story?
I thought you were just you told a scary story. Well, I told my scary
well, yeah.
story.
So,
I don't know. I thought my scary story was pretty frightening.
yeah.
I was frightened.
It was horrifying.
It was horrifying.
It's 9:19.
Yep, we've got plenty of time.
Mm-hmm.
We still got another 21 minutes. I mean, 11 minutes. Wow, who can add today? That's scary.
Bring.
Hello?
Hi,
Hello?
bait manager, you have an appointment.
I didn't have an appointment today.
Press 1 to talk to a customer.
My God.
Bring.
Hello?
Hi, it is Tony Gunk, investigative reporter here.
Hey, Tony Gunk. Tony Gunk. That name sounds really familiar. Didn't you quit your job?
Tony Gunk is not spelled the way that my twin brother's name was spelled. Tony as in Touny. Hello?
Yes.
Hi.
Hi.
So, I would like to know if you can tattoo a strawberry banana mixture on my fat Uncle Bob's left armpit.
Is it Fat Uncle Bob now?
No, you're getting confused with my twin brother's fat Uncle Joe.
Oh.
It's a completely different person.
Your family clearly has weight issues.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, the answer is yes.
Okay,
Okay,
bye.
bye. Next question.
What's more likely to survive the apocalypse? A corn or a cockroach?
What kind of apocalypse are we talking about? The
Yes.
digestive apocalypse, the poop apocalypse, the apocalypse, the anus apocalypse,
It's a real thing. Don't act surprised.
what kind of apocalypse are we talking about?
So we need details. Okay, we'll wait for
Yeah.
his response.
Apocalypse is
Apocalypse.
You're struggling with that word a little
Apocalypse.
bit. Huh? Oh, okay.
Apocalypse.
Aw, Janine just finished softball and her phone's at 1%. She's not home yet.
Charge your phone then.
Enjoy your 1%.
Conserve energy.
Ryan would like a breakdown of all of the apocalypses.
Okay, so
Oh, hold on. We need to regulate because we only have.
We gotta be careful with the
we have
butt
we
apocalypse talk, just
we have
FYI.
we have to regulate him because.
Just the quick version of each.
Hello.
okay, corn survives the digestive. Cockroach survives the apocalypse. Corn survives the poop apocalypse. And cockroach survives the cockroach apocalypse.
What was the last one?
Cockroach apocalypse.
You sound tired.
Apocalypse.
Are you exhausted after talking about post-apocalyptic
No.
possibilities?
No.
No. I got slightly exhausted just from saying apocalypse so many times.
I know, it's
right?
really
Say
exhausting.
apocalypse 5 times.
I don't
fast.
want to. I'll go.
Try it.
I'll take a nap.
Try.
Apocalypse.
It's hard,
apocalypse.
right?
You have apocalypse. What does that even mean?
Poxlips.
You have apocalypse.
You got chicken pox on your lips.
Do we need to fact check apocalypse?
No.
Fact check chicken lips.
Okay.
Except for if it's on Urban Dictionary, don't read that.
What?
Why is that a thing?
Zombie apocalyptic corn. Elaborate, please.
Zombie apocalyptic corn. So is the corn
Mutated corn.
So the corn is a zombie.
Well, if the roaches eat it,
So
then you have
Okay.
mutated chicken lips.
okay, we'll do that while I think on that.
Chicken lips. Go.
This one is called Wiktionary, the website, and it says chicken plus lips. From a stereotype of white people having small lips, a chicken has none.
That is racist
Okay.
and demeaning.
Okay then.
And
Or
we do not. That will. I'm gonna
That's
stop
it,
that
that's
right
it.
there.
Hold on,
No,
that's
no, no,
it.
no,
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 I have
no.
a better one.
No.
Oh, no, that's it.
Is it nicer?
Yes.
Okay.
It
Is
says
it racist?
a term used for someone with very thin to no lips, as chickens have no lips.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chickens
chickens
have
have
no.
teeth.
Chickens have no lips. They have a beak,
But chickens
That was
have
Urban
teeth.
Dictionary.
Chickens
Oh.
do have teeth.
which is frightening if you think about it.
Yeah, it's just like
Have you ever seen a chicken smile?
Yes.
Yeah.
because chickens they hide their teeth. Their teeth are not solid. They just flap back when they're not using them.
Did you say flap back?
I think you're thinking of a snake, brother.
No, that's chicken. Chickens.
Fact
teeth.
check.
Chickens' teeth. They go back. They
I'm
hide.
gonna search up.
That's why you never see their teeth. It's not real. She's searching up nothing.
We had to keep her busy somehow.
Chickens don't have teeth.
She's around alone.
Okay,
She'll never
so-
stop.
Did you forget how to talk?
Shh.
Did you? Okay, what did you search up, Roxy?
No.
Chickens don't
I
have.
don't
You
know.
know, don't even
I
answer.
don't even want to know what
Time
that
to start
says.
turning
We have a
into
question
it.
from the audience.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Why is corn solid at the end of its story even when you chew it? See, that's what I'd like to know.
Right.
I think some kernels
Right.
go in unchewed. They have
Right.
to.
Right. Like I chewed most of that corn.
Corn is not from this planet. Corn is from Uranus. It's just recycled.
Can't really argue with that. I mean, the facts speak for themselves.
Yes.
I think the fact is you like corn so much, so you want to put as much of it in your mouth at once, so you don't chew it all, and then you end up swallowing the unchewed corns. But it's soft, so you don't notice that it's unchewed. And
I'm sorry,
then
did you say you shove as much corn into your mouth as possible?
Yes, because corn tastes
Who does
good.
that? Just get a funnel. Start funneling down corn.
That sounds like a great idea.
That's not a great idea. You'll die.
Sounds like a lengthy bathroom trip.
You'll die.
You're gonna be creating your own.
You'll
corn
die.
kernels.
One from deprivedness of oxygen. You can't breathe. 2, you'll die from digestive problems.
Deprived.
3, your butt will hurt.
Okay.
It's like pooping out a cactus.
Ouch.
Just imagine. Just
Note to self.
straight up corn.
Try not
Just
to do
coming
that.
out all at the same time because you put it all in your mouth at the same time.
Wow, that's
So
wonderful.
they travel down in a big chunk.
Okay.
Through the intestines?
Yeah.
Michelle's watching.
Hi, Michelle.
We love you.
We love you. And
They got your cards.
for the Spoopy
Yes, we
edition.
thank you.
Thank you.
I'm the producer back here.
You're not the producer. You're the fact checker
I'm
and
the producer.
stage manager.
True story.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Stay in
Next
line.
question.
No, I'm just kidding.
She said, hi, guys.
Hi.
If somebody's gonna do that, you can just say hi. You don't have to like. Do
Yeah,
The whole,
just-
say
just-
so and so says hi.
Just
Yes.
Michelle said hi.
Wow. So we have 3 more minutes of this bad boy. What do you want to? Is there anything you want to
I
say?
think you should end in a song,
Anything on your
personally.
mind?
Can you end with
Don't
a
try to
song, please?
pressure us.
end with a song.
Please. I would love it so much.
That's the end of the show.
But it's not.
That's the song. There we go.
But it's not the end of the song or show. Sorry.
Michelle's asking what was the evening's topic.
This was the Spoopy edition.
Yes,
Not to be confused with Spooky.
Should we show her the...
Roxy, turn the lights off, please.
Spoopy.
My head's bigger than yours.
It's actually frightening that a 12-year-old boy's head is bigger than mine.
It actually is in real life, not just in shadows.
In real life, he really needs a bigger pillow.
I'm surprised he's.
I have an old hat, or it's not mine, it's Tony's. But it didn't fit me, but it fits Tony perfectly.
I gave him that hat.
Mm-hmm.
It fit him when he was
Wearing it.
6. It no longer fits him. That is a true story.
Yeah.
Evan's ears are amazing in the glow on the wall. Show her.
I think that's actually mine.
My ears? That's Tony's. I can't see my ears.
What is
in the
going
mirror.
on with this? Oh, that's my nose.
Cuffs
Yeah,
looks
that's
like
your
my
nose.
precious.
We already discussed this,
This
Tony.
is my nose.
Tony, we've discussed
You look like
this.
Gru.
I
You look like my precious.
He
I
looks
look like
Gru.
I look like a slee stack.
Well, you have a pointed nose, so it looks like Gru.
Well, it looks like I have a pointed head.
Oh my God, Evan, you're frightening. It's
looks-
9:31.
All right, so that pretty much wraps up Random Nonsense with Tony and Evan.
Evan and Tony.
And we want to say that, if we could hit the lights, please. We want to say that we hope that you had an awesome week and that you had a great Sunday, that you were good to yourself and the people around you, and that laughter is always the most important thing. It's actually not, love is, but laughter is a very important thing as well. And a household full of laughter is usually a happy one.
Ha!
Good job.
Haha.
Can I punch your hand again?
Oh my gosh, my knee. Oh, that hurt.
That's it for tonight. Thanks, guys. Good night.
Good night. And cut.